So we at Team Alpha, there's 5 of us and we're all from different backgrounds. We chose challenge 3 about automating the recruitment process and managing and storing applicants' data, including the feedback from interviews, allowing the possibility of follow-up recruitment in the future. This is a high-level workflow of our solution. Essentially, using Python coding, we automate the process of analysing the job description and matching it to the applicant's CV based on their key skills. Applicants with the highest percentage matched to the job description can then be passed through to the interview stage. In order to facilitate an effective interview and retain the feedback from it, we've used Power Apps to generate a dynamic feedback form. Each form is unique to the applicant and their skills from their CV, which match the job description. During the interview, the candidate's responses can be evaluated and a score needs to be given for each skill criteria that's assessed, resulting in an overall interview score. The form also asks for qualitative feedback on each individual. All this data is then stored in SharePoint following GDPR regulations. Stored data is then visualized in an interactive Power BI dashboard where the user can review all the candidate scores and the relevant data. Any unsuccessful applicants are asked for their consent for their details to be kept on file and be contacted should any future opportunities arise. These unsuccessful applicants can receive an automated email every 3 months to confirm their consent. If they decide to no longer want their details kept on file, their information can be removed from our database. This is a more detailed workflow of our solution with a bit more technical information. We'd just like to highlight here that we've removed all the personal details such as the name, the email address, contact information, etc. before passing it through our OpenAI function in order to comply with GDPR regulations. This is an example of our Python code that extracts the keywords from the job description and then matches those with the applicant's CV. And as you can see here from the job description, this is the word cloud of the keywords that are looking for matches in the CV. This is the dynamic form that we created in Power Apps. It's used to evaluate candidates in each of the criteria and to collect the qualitative feedback. You can see that the form is here's the form that is generated. Each criteria is unique and it will be populated by the skills match identified for that particular person. This is really great as it guides the interviewer for the areas on the candidate's CV where to focus their questions. During the interview, each criteria will be scored out of 10. This will then generate an overall score which helps to inform decision making. After the series of interviews for one particular position, all the interview data is stored, visualized, and it can be easily accessed via links on a Power BI dashboard. As you can see below in this example, the top 5 candidates are shortlisted. From the dashboard's front screen, you can then drill into the individual applicant details to bring up more information, including the qualitative feedback that was obtained at the interview. This is our response to the judges' questions. So initially, to address the scalability and adaptability, we plan to make a final scoring system based on the CV score and the interview score. This will be a weighted score with additive value function under multiple criteria decision analysis problem, speeding the decision-making process further. We'd also like to optimise the ranking of the interviewees based on the optimisation algorithms with objective functions to maximise scores with constraints defined by the interviewer, such as years of experience, salary requirements, etc. Our solution will enable HR to access and analyse all relevant information collected during the recruitment process. It also allows for further customisation through job description requirements or amending the matching criteria. These such concerns can all be addressed during the pilot stage of implementation as well as reviewed continuously. In the future, we'd like to make some future updates. These are highlighted below. If we had the chance, we'd like to incorporate CV uploads in PDF formats. We'd like to have a better and robust text cleaning process. For the final scoring, we plan to change average from all criteria scores to a weighted score for the criteria. The ranking can be optimised in the future to obtain a more optimisation review of interviewees.